get enough of me. I don't play around, don't got that type of luxury. Going down, and ain't no catching up to me. Yeah, stepped in the building with my vibe on a million. Slide on the beat like, my God, I'm so brilliant. All other rappers, put your pride to the side. Try collide with the squad, turn your mob into corn on the cob. Use a fraud, use a thorn in my side.
Matinee baseball from MLB Network. We're live at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 New York Yankees.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control, and that's the wind. It's blowing in, it's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach, not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
Shohei Ohtani gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan, any thoughts?
We're looking at a pretty good pitcher right here. ERA under 3.5 last season, and there are a lot of teams in baseball that would love to have this guy in the rotation. Very solid and very dependable.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And my spotlight's going to shine down on Gleyber Torres. He mans the second base position unbelievably, but he can also offer his manager some versatility. The bat plays big time as well, and he has a strong arm.
Standing in, number 1. He will lead this one
Leading
off today.
The afternoon for Baltimore, the shortstop, number 1.
Here comes the first pitch. And a new season is underway as the first pitch is swung. And missed for strike 1. The 0-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. Not an altogether bad afternoon for baseball. 54 degrees here at first pitch. Fouled away. And now a slider is swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
batting third.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. 0-1 the count. 0-1, here it comes. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Orioles kept off the scoreboard. Yankees coming to bat in the first. You're watching MLB Network. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
Dylan Bundy is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It'll be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And manning the hot corner today is a guy with one of the quickest reactions in the game. That's it at third base. A step and a dive, a little bit of range, but you better be reacting. And you better be able to have some serious hands and a strong arm to get it over to first. And he checks all the boxes.
First offering on its way. Popped him up. Number 1 is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. So he comes up empty in his first major league at bat.
I know he was expecting more, but that's a win. If you can put the ball in play, your first big league AB, and you're able to get that adrenaline and the nerves out of you, that's a win right there.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Mullins ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Here's big Aaron Judge. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Rickard is under this one, and that will retire the side. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch is a splitter in there, 1-1. Liner toward right center. And the Orioles have their first hit of the season.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Standing in now, Dwight Smith Jr. He's set. Here's the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Line toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Renato Nunez.
And here's Renato Nunez. No balls and a strike to count. Still no balls and 2 strikes. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box, Jesus Sucre.
Nope, that's a ball.
And that misses, ball 1. Sucre, a former Tampa Bay Ray, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out the jam, and keep this game tied.
Coming to the plate now, Cedric Mullins. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Ready with the 1-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike. And the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. So coming to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He's set to lead off the home half of the 2nd. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-1. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Stanton is retired, and there's one away. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. His past history with Dylan Bundy, he's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. He also has 1 home run. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now at the plate, Miguel Andujar to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Ball 1. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
The second baseman.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Man at first after the 2-out walk. And he takes ball 1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
2-0 now. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. DJ LeMahieu would be next. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. His past history with Dylan Bundy, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Ready with the 1-0. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. A diving effort as it's off his glove. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. A ball and a strike that counts at Tulo now. Tulowitzki, who's long been referred to as just Tulo, of course. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Off-speed pitch, just missed inside.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. Just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for, taken for a strike. Boy, not close again. His third walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Digging in for his second at-bat, TJ Wang. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Nunez is under it, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the one. So striding forward now, Hanser Alberto. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Alberto playing here in his age 26 season. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. 0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. And it's 1-2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2 is in off the plate.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. So one gone now as you get a look there at where the Yankees stand currently in the American League East.
Number 1.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Grounded to the right. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Number 1 has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
The 1-1. Flying toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. He will score, and the Orioles have tied it. We're all square at 1 apiece.
Now batting.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Villar. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And now a balk has been called here as he came to the plate too quickly. And you can forget about that double play now as the runner moves into scoring position with 1 away. Left side, but well fouled. Another 0-2 coming. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Stepping up now, Trey Mancini. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Mancini.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The Yankee pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count. Popped him up. Alberto in foul ground, but this will land untouched. The 1-2. Line towards center field. Mullins is right there, 1 down.
The right fielder,
so digging in now, Aaron Judge. First delivery to him on the way. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Slow roller left side. Throw gets him, 2 down. Giancarlo Stanton now.
The left fielder, Giancarlo.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton. 2 out, nobody on. Too high, and it's 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Line drive to left. Nunez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the top of inning number 4. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Off for the Orioles.
First pitch on its way. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. This is on the ground over to first. Gloved by LeMahieu. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2. Swing hard liner to left center, and that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit.
Now batting, catcher, Jesus Sucre.
In now, Jesus Sucre. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
First offering on its way. And a ball 1-0.
Count 1-0.
And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike two swinging.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Torres takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batter.
Here comes the first pitch. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball one. Now the 1-0. 1-1 the count now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. And a fastball called strike three, and the side is retired. One left for the Orioles. On to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Gary Sanchez.
No balls and one strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Stepping up to the plate, Miguel Andujar. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Alberto fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Stepping in, Torres. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. On a line, that's a base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes, desperate times, call for desperate measures.
Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Torres leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 1-1.
One strike.
Line toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there at third safely, so there are runners at the corners with 2 away.
Now batting.
Well, Dero, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on him. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute that next bit?
You know what happens a lot of times, Dero? You lose concentration. You get the first 2 out in the inning. You think, hey, I'm going to breeze through this and get this third guy out. Next thing you know, first and third and 2 out, you have to make some good pitches.
And there are runners at the corners now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
he's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Reined in, and the two-out threat will not come to pass. In now for the O's, Hanser Alberto. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
Hanser Alberto.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Hanser Alberto goes down for the first out in the fifth inning. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning.
Now
he looks really sharp out there, guys.
Joey Rickard.
So 2 are gone now in the Baltimore fifth, and that'll bring in Joey Rickard. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline. And a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, TJ Wang.
TJ Wang.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark.
Good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
In now, Shohei Ohtani, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Runners on the move for second. A pitch out. The throw. And that'll be in plenty of time, and a perfect call on the pitch out there. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. He gets under it and makes the catch in the deep part of the field.
The right fielder, number 29.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Yanks held in check. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Digging in once again, Jonathan Villar. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
1-1 to count. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Ready on 1-2. Liner toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Strike called. Now the throw down. And he's called out on a close play at third.
This steal attempt just doesn't make any sense to me. He's trying to get to third with no outs, but they already had a good RBI guy at the plate. He's more than capable of driving him in from second, so the risk of going for third just wasn't worth it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Ready for another shot now. Dwight Smith Jr. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away, but the bottom.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. Score remains tied 1-1. Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. (2-0) to the Yankees left fielder. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hit hard on the ground to third. Alberto has it, and that's the first out. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
0-1.
Sliced hard on the ground. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. 2 away now in the Yankees' 6th. And striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Torres. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. VR at the bag, and that retires the side. At the plate, Renato Nunez. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
So that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Into the box, Jesus Sucre. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Now digging in, Cedric Mullins. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Swung on and missed. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. John Means is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
John Means.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. Rowe will hold him at second, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now with still nobody out.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is, without question, nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
0-1 the count. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. LeMahieu on second. Tulowitzki on at first with nobody out. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. The 2-1 home. A swing and a ground ball to third. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. And that'll score the run from second as they jump in front now 2-1. So having collected hits number 1 and 2 of his career, he's got to be happy with his performance so far in his debut.
Oh, he's ecstatic, Matty. The thing you want to prove to yourself is that you belong at the big league level, and that's exactly what he did today. Putting 2 quality ABs out there for knocks. He'll get in the car today with a nice smile on his face.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Shohei Ohtani. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. skied in the air to straightaway left. Nunez has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. The relay, and that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
At the plate, Aaron Judge. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set, and the pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
He's going.
Runners off for second. Hard hit ball to short. Right to him. And that's the second out. Jimmy Yacobonis is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Giancarlo Stanton will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Mancini is there, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on. At the plate, Hanser Alberto. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Chad Green is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. In there, and it's 0-1. In the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Line towards center field. Wang patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Adam Ottavino gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit high and deep to right center. Judge is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. On the corner away, a ball and a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Hit out towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Score holds. It's 3-1. Striding into the box, Gary Sanchez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Gary Sanchez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Yacobonis is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high-velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. Skied into very shallow right. Rickards under it. 1 down. Now in the box, Miguel Andujar. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Torres. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now batting. The first baseman, DJ.
Ready once again, DJ LeMahieu. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First pitch of the at-bat. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Comes set and the 0-1.
Nope.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2 to DJ LeMahieu.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Rickards on his horse. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Jonathan Villar. He doubled his last time through.
The second baseman,
Zach Britton comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
attention please. Now pitching for the Yankees, number 53.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Fouled away. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here he comes again. 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing.
Right. Mancini.
Here comes the first pitch. Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike. VR aboard here at first with nobody out. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Too high. 1-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Dwight Smith Jr., who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Judge is on his horse. He's there and records the first down. Now stepping into the box, Dwight Smith Jr. He went down on strikes last time up. Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 54. Aroldis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2. Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Ready now, Renato Nunez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
He strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The New York Yankees jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Shohei Ohtani gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he struck out 13 in this one. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes.
I want a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I've been riding in the phantom. Got all designer on me. I'm so fly, don't matter. I wanted to feel the V12 when I was riding in Atlanta. Busy been cooked all day. I'm now. Inside